Today we will talk about periodic function. So periodic function is a function that has a recurring pattern. So we will look at one together and we'll complete what is already there. So for example, if you look at this, the graph of this periodic function, you can see that they want you to graph for x when x belongs to -3 to 13. So if you have 0, -1 would be here, -2 and -3. So I have to graph from -3 to 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 would be here. So what you have to do is you have to just keep the same points, but then repeat them. Okay, so then the next one would be up here, and then down, and then down, and then back up, and then you can just graph it. So you see we're just repeating the pattern. You do it again. So up, down. So sometimes going to be straight line, and later on we are going to see one that's going to be curved. So you have to go backward now. So we're going back, 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 and back. Okay, graph. Sorry about me not being on the point. My pen is not calibrated and it's not easy to manage. So when you look at these functions, let me look at the whole page. Okay, I could ask you to find the period, the range, and two values. So the period means how long do you need before you repeat the pattern. So hold on, I'll put it in highlighter. So I highlighted our original pattern. So the period is how long it takes before it repeats. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes from 1 to 5. So from 1 to 5, if you want to find how long it is, you could do 5 minus 1, that equals 4. So the period is 4. It means it's going to repeat every 4. The range is when you have to find from the max minus the min. So here, the maximum is up here at 2, and the minimum is at -2. So we're going to do 2 minus -2, which is equal to 4. F of 25 means that you have to find what is the y value when your x is 25. So you have to think this is going to be equal to what, because we don't see it on our graph. So you have to remove periods of 4. So if you remove periods of 4, you're going to go down to 21, and then after you're going to be at 17, and then 13, and then 9. So f of 25 is the same thing as f of 9. So we can go on our graph 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. At 9 here, you can see the y value is 0. So then that would be equal to 0. At -10, it's the same thing, but then we're going to go upward. So at -10, if we move periods of 4, we're going to do -10 plus 4, that's -6. Plus 4 is -2. Plus 4 is 2. So it's the same thing as f of 2. And at 2, you can see at 2 here, you can see that your y value is 2. So that would be that. What are the zeros of f of x over the interval? Then you have to list all of the zeros. So it starts at -3, and then there's -1, 1. You just have to look at the graph. 3, 5, 7, 11, and 13.